Welcome students to my channel Students Corner. Today we will learn heredity and some common genetic diseases from class 10 life science book. As this chapter is related to the genetic diseases, so first of all we will know who is the father of genetics. The father of genetics is Gregor Johann Mendel. Now let's start our topic, heredity. The passing of characters from parents to the offspring is the heredity, and heredity is affected through transmission of genes from parents to progeny during reproduction. Heredity maintains the continuity of life and it helps in preserving species in nature. It means that heredity refers to the passing on of traits from parents to their offspring through genetic information. It is the transmission of genetic characteristics or traits from one generation to the next generation. These traits may include physical features like eye color and height, as well as physiological and behavioral characteristics. এটার মানে হলো জননের মাধ্যমে এক প্রজন্ম থেকে পরের প্রজন্মে জীবের চারিত্রিক বৈশিষ্ট্য অনুক্রমিক সঞ্চারণকেই হেরিডিটি বলে। Heredity is of significant importance in several ways: inheritance of traits, genetic diversity, understanding genetic disorders, evolutionary processes. You will get this definition in the description box. Please check it out. Now we will learn mutation. It is a permanent change of the nucleotide sequence of the genome of an organism. Mutation results from damage of DNA which is not repaired, or alteration may occur in chromosome structure or number by the process of replication or insertion or deletion of segment of DNA. Mutation plays a part in both normal and abnormal biological processes including evolution, cancer and the development of immune system. It means that mutation refers to a change or alteration in the genetic material of an organism. The genetic material means here is DNA. It can happen naturally or be caused by factors such as radiation, chemicals, etc. Mutations can result in variation in an organism's traits or characteristics which can be inherited and passed on to future generations. Some mutations can have no new noticeable effect, while others can cause genetic disorders or contribute to the evolution of species. Mutations are of significant importance in several ways. Genetic diversity, evolutionary process, understanding genetic disorders, agricultural and biotechnological advancements, medical research and treatment, scientific discoveries. You will get these descriptions in the description box. Now we will learn about variation. Variation may be defined as manifestation of the differences between individuals. It may be affected either through genetic alternation of the individuals, or it may also be resulted due to environmental pressure. However, only the heritable variations are important for evolution. It means that variation is the fundamental concept in biology, genetics and evolutionary biology. It is crucial for understanding the diversity of life and mechanism of evolution and the interaction between genes and the environment. Basically, variation refers to the differences or variations that exist among individuals of the same species or within a population. In Bengali, জীব প্রজাতির প্রতিটি সদস্যের আকার, আয়তন, গঠন ও স্বভাবে যেসব বংশগত সঞ্চারণযোগ্য পার্থক্যসূচক বৈশিষ্ট্য পরিলক্ষিত হয় তাদেরকেই বলা হয় ভেরিয়েশন। Variations appearing at the morphology of the individuals are called morphological variation. Some examples of variation are roller and non-roller tongue, attached earlobe and free earlobe, etc. There are some key terms associated with heredity. Characteristics or trait, বৈশিষ্ট্য বা প্রলক্ষণ, অ্যালিল, লোকাস, ইউনিট অফ ইনহেরিটেন্স, বংশগতির একক, ফ্যাক্টর বা জিন, মনোহাইব্রিড ক্রস, এক সংকর জনন, ডাইহাইব্রিড ক্রস, দ্বিসংকর জনন, হোমোজাইগাস অর্গানিজম, সমসংকর জীব, হেটারোজাইগাস অর্গানিজম, বিষম সংকর জীব, হাইব্রিডাইজেশন, সংকর আয়ন, পিওর অর্গানিজম, বিশুদ্ধ বা খাঁটি জীব, প্যারেন্টাল জেনারেশন, জনিতৃ জনু, F1 জেনারেশন অ্যান্ড F2 জেনারেশন, প্রথম অপত্যজনু বা দ্বিতীয় অপত্যজনু, ডমিনেন্ট অ্যান্ড রিসিভ ক্যারেক্টার্স, প্রকট ও প্রচ্ছন্ন বৈশিষ্ট্য, ফেনোটাইপ অ্যান্ড জিনোটাইপ. These are the key terms associated with heredity. Now one by one we will learn key terms associated with heredity. First is character or trait. In Bengali, বৈশিষ্ট্য বা প্রলক্ষণ. Trait refers to any observable characteristic or feature of an organism. It can be a physical attribute such as eye color or height, or a behavioral characteristic such as intelligence or aggression. Traits are determined by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. In Bengali, কোনো জীবের চরিত্রের অন্তর্গত দুটি বিপরীত গুণকে বলে বৈশিষ্ট্য বা প্রকরণ. Second is allele. An allele refers to one of the possible forms of a gene that occupies a specific location on a homologous chromosome. Alleles can be classified into two types: dominant allele and the recessive allele. In Bengali, একই জিনের বিভিন্ন রূপগুলি হলো অ্যালিল. Number third is locus. The specific site on a chromosome where a gene resides is called locus. In Bengali, ক্রোমোজোমের যে নির্দিষ্ট স্থানে জিন বা তার অ্যালিলগুলি অবস্থান করে তাকে বলা হয় লোকাস. Number fourth is unit of inheritance. The indivisible genetic component that is responsible for determining a phenotypic expression is called unique character or unit of inheritance. In Bengali, মেন্ডেল বংশগতির একক বা উৎপাদনকে ফ্যাক্টর বলে উল্লেখ করেন. এই ফ্যাক্টরকেই বর্তমানে জিন বলে, যা ক্রোমোজোমের নির্দিষ্ট স্থানে অবস্থিত. অর্থাৎ একটি চরিত্রকে বংশগতির একক বা জিন নিয়ন্ত্রণ করে থাকে. Number fifth is monohybrid and dihybrid cross. A monohybrid cross is a genetic cross between two individuals that differ in only one trait or characteristic. And the dihybrid cross, a dihybrid cross is a genetic cross between two individuals that differ in two different traits. In this case, each parent organism is homozygous for one trait but differs in other trait. In Bengali, কোনো প্রজাতির একটি চরিত্রের অন্তর্গত একজোড়া বিপরীত বৈশিষ্ট্যর বংশানুক্রমিক প্রকাশ দেখবার জন্য ওই প্রজাতির পুরুষ ও স্ত্রী জীবের মধ্যে যৌন জনন ঘটনাকে বলা হয় মনোহাইব্রিড ক্রস. আর ডাইহাইব্রিড ক্রস কোনো প্রজাতির দুটি চরিত্রের অন্তর্গত বিপরীত দুই জোড়া বৈশিষ্ট্যের বংশানুক্রমিক প্রকাশ দেখবার জন্য ওই প্রজাতির পুরুষ ও স্ত্রী জীবের মধ্যে যে যৌন জনন ঘটানো হয় তাকে বলা হয় ডাইহাইব্রিড ক্রস. You will find example from your book. Next is homozygous and heterozygous organism. The diploid organism carrying a pair of identical genes for a character is called homozygous organism. Homozygous organisms are also known as homozygotes. For example, capital T and small t. The diploid organism carrying alternative alleles of a character is called heterozygous organism. Heterozygous organisms are also called heterozygotes. Example capital T small t. In Bengali, একজোড়া সমসংস্থ ক্রোমোজোমে একটি নির্দিষ্ট চরিত্রের অ্যালিল দুটি একই রকম হলে ওই নির্দিষ্ট চরিত্রের সাপেক্ষে সেই জীবকে বলা হয় হোমোজাইগাস অর্গানিজম। আর হেটেরোজাইগাস অর্গানিজম হলো একজোড়া সমসংস্থ ক্রোমোজোমে অবস্থিত একটি নির্দিষ্ট চরিত্রের অ্যালিল দুটি ভিন্ন প্রকৃতির হলে ওই নির্দিষ্ট চরিত্রের সাপেক্ষে সেই জীবকে হেটেরোজাইগাস organism বলা হয়। Number 7 is hybridization. Hybridization in the context of biology refers to the process of breeding or crossing two individual or organism of different species, varieties or breeds to produce offspring with desired traits. It is a technique commonly used in plant and animal breeding to combine desirable characteristics from different individuals or populations. For example, tall pea plant cross with dwarf pea plant produce hybrid plant. If we take tall pea plant, capital T, and dwarf pea plant, small t, then if we cross them, we will get capital T, small t. Number 8 is pure breeding variety and hybrid. বিশুদ্ধ বা খাঁটি জীব। The organism that produces its own kind with regard to a phenotype only is known as pure breeding variety. কোনো জীব যদি বংশানুক্রমে কোনো বৈশিষ্ট্য হুবহু একই রকম বজায় রাখে তখন সেই বৈশিষ্ট্যের জন্য জীবটিকে বিশুদ্ধ বা খাঁটি জীব বলা হয়। Now what is hybrid? The animal or plant that is product of two different pure breeding parental organisms is known as hybrid. Number 9 is parental generation. It comprises of the immediate parents of the F1 generation, the generation of individuals of different genotypes that are mated usually for scientific purposes. সংকারায়ন পরীক্ষায় শুরুতে যে দুটি জীব নিয়ে প্রজনন করানো হয় তাদের বলা হয় প্যারেন্টাল জেনারেশন। Examples you will find from your book. Number 10 is filial generation, F1 and F2 generation. Generation developed from the parental organisms, those are usually not identical in genotype, is known as F1 or first filial generation. The progeny initially produced from the parents are the F1 generation developed due to selfing of the F1 generation progeny or crossing of the first filial generation progeny is called as F2 generation. I will do this F1 and F2 generation by taking a pure tall and pure dwarf plant in the copy. I will show it in the next class. Now I am only giving the definition so that you can get the knowledge that what is F1 and F2 generation. 11th is dominant and recessive characters. If I take hybrid tall, capital T and small t, capital T will be the dominant gene and the small t will be the recessive gene. The character expressed due to recessive gene is known as recessive character and the character expressed due to dominant gene is known as dominant character. The last one is phenotype and genotype. Phenotype, manifestation of any character with relation to morphology, physiology or behavior of an organism is called phenotype. It means that if we see a plant from the outside, we can see that the plant is tall or dwarf. This is called phenotype. Means it includes the morphology, physiology or behavior. But the genotype is different. The genetic constitution for which a characteristic feature in an organism is expressed is called genotype. It means that from outside we can't say that how many cells or how many alleles are present in the plant. We need laboratory for this experiment. In case of phenotype, we don't need any type of laboratories for experiment, but in genotype we need laboratory for experiment. In the next class, we will discuss about reasons behind Mendel's success. For today, this much only. If you find any problem in today's discussion, you just type in the comment section. I will definitely give you the reply and I will try to solve your problem. Goodbye everyone. Have a nice day. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Students Corner.